Okay, we're gonna start by pouring about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. So for the meat that I'm preparing for the pasteles, we are using Tofurky plant-based chicken. It's lightly seasoned. I took the packet out, and we're gonna put cilantro, capers, peppers, olives and peppers, adobo, garlic, and oregano. Let's get started. We're gonna leave it in there for about 10 minutes or so, and I will be right back. So now I cut up a potato, and we're gonna put in 1 full potato. I used a russet potato to mix up with the meat, and we're gonna let it saute for a few minutes there before we start seasoning the meat. Okay, we're gonna start putting the different items in the meat. You can tell it's cooking. I'm gonna put in a teaspoonful of capers, some roasted peppers. I'm gonna put at least some olives, and these olives have peppers in them as well. Then we're going to put in some adobo, about a teaspoonful, some garlic, again a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, it depends on what you like. I don't like a lot of garlic, so oregano, cilantro, of course, you cannot cook without cilantro. This is a must. And then I didn't mention this earlier, but I love raisins in the meat in my pasteles. So I'm going to put about, I don't know, almost close to a handful of raisins. And I'm going to mix that up a little bit. And we're going to let that saute for another like maybe 10 to 15 minutes or so. So we put a little bit of sazon, a little packet of sazon that had achiote in it. And achiote is going to give it like a little bit of a reddish color. You can tell already as soon as I poured it in, it changed the color. So the next step is my mom's going to start peeling the green bananas. We're putting newspaper on the table because green bananas have sap in them. It's like that little black substance, and it gets stuck to your fingers and plates and paper. The bananas are out of the bag. Look how pretty they look. So my mom's going to start peeling the bananas, and she's got a special way of peeling them. Entonces, ¿qué tú hiciste al principio? Como que lo picaste en how do you know how to cut it?
Nada, le pasé el cuchillo por el medio. Le hice como tanjita. Le hice como una zanjita. Así se hace más fácil para montarlo. ¿Ves? La cáscara sale rapidito.
Okay, that's the second one. And I'm going to pause while the bananas are getting cut and ready.
Para la gente que no sabe montar guineo,
Como yo.
como tú, uno pica uno le hace las ranuras estas que yo le hice, esto por el medio. Le hace 2 o 3 así. Y después lo ponen en una olla con agua caliente. Por 5 o 10 minutitos. Y se hace súper fácil sacarle la cáscara.
Okay, we're starting to line up the bananas in a separate pan. So I'm going to put 3 potatoes. I'm going to peel 3 potatoes as well. And this is going to be added to the masa, the banana masa. So half of the bananas are peeled. And I peeled 3 potatoes, which are going to be included. So we're just waiting for the other half. Okay, so I'm going to start, while my mom is still peeling the bananas, I'm going to start grating the potatoes. So I'm going to grate the 3 potatoes. That's going to be included with the... We're making pasteles. I'm grating the potatoes. And Mom is peeling the bananas. Doesn't she look cute? Say hi, Nana.
Hi.
Look how cute the meat looks. This is the vegan chicken. It's the Tofurky vegan chicken. So I finished grating the potatoes. It didn't take that long, but it was a lot of arm work. So whoever makes pasteles, you got to be prepared for this. This is a tough job here. Or, you know what? I would buy the potatoes already grated. Forget that. Okay, I'm going to start grating one of the green bananas. And this is what we're going to do next. We're going to grate all of the bananas. And the potatoes, I actually shredded them. You could tell the difference between the shredding. But the bananas, they have to be grated. They cannot be shredded. Okay, we're gonna start with one, and then we're just gonna continue until we're done with all the bananas. I think there's about 12 or 14. So look at this, looking good. We're gonna take a little bit of a coffee break right now. Okay, so far this is what we've grated, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in another glass container, glass plate, and then we're gonna just continue. We have about maybe 8 or 9 bananas left to grate. Right, this is a lot of work. Ooh, I give kudos to those women of past generations. My mother, her mother, they used to do this all by hand. Okay, at least now we have a grater. This is a lot of work. They were warriors. Bueno, aquí seguimos con la brega. Ya nos tomamos el café, el cafecito de la tarde. And off we go. All right, guys, this is the last banana. Woo, this was a task and a half, I gotta tell you that. 14 or 15 bananas, grating this. My mom says her and her sisters used to make pasteles. They'd get up early in the morning and be grating and cutting and cooking until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So, and it's only taken... Yeah, this was only two little packs of bananas. So we're getting there. Woohoo! And now we're transferring everything that's been grated into a bigger pot. Okay, there's the remainder of the grated bananas and potatoes. These were about 14 bananas and 3 potatoes.
Okay. Le echa unas 2 cucharadas de sal y se le echa un poquito de smoked paprika powder. Esto es para darle color, un poquito de color a la masa para que sea bonita.
Okay, so now we have a sheet of the white paper. Then we have a sheet of the banana leaf. We're gonna coat it with a little bit of olive oil and smoked paprika before we put the mix in of bananas, green bananas, and potatoes. About a big tablespoon full. That goes in the middle.
Bendito, no está la aceituna.
I'm gonna wrap it up. And my mom's helping me with this. It's like a little present, kind of. Okay, we're gonna put that to the side, and then we're gonna tie them up a little later. Okay, so here we go again. The paper underneath, the green banana, a little bit of the olive oil with the paprika. ¿Y por qué se pone el aceite ahí? Why do we put the oil?
Para que no se pegue cuando después que lo cocinas, si no le pones aceite, sale pegado de la hoja.
If you don't put oil on it, then it'll stick
se pega del
to the
papel
leaf.
de la hoja. Ajá.
There we go.
Una gotita ahí en el medio.
Banana and potato.
Y le pones ahí
Some meat
el
in the
montón
middle.
de carne.
Vegan tofu.
Yeah, vegan
Chicken.
tofu.
Mixed with spices, olive oil, peppers, etc. Smells delicious and it tastes very delicious. I already tasted it. And here's our segundo pastel. I'm gonna put it over here. Okay, so we are using now the longer paper as opposed to the smaller paper because we ran out of the smaller paper. Here's the green banana leaf, and the reason that we use the green banana leaf is to give it flavor. ¿Verdad, mami? Para darle algún tipo de
Sí, porque
sabor.
sabe, en Puerto Rico nosotros usamos papeles, tú sabes. Puerto Rico...
Traditionally, they don't use paper.
Ajá.
That's the bottom line.
And
The
the-
banana leaf gives it a nice banana flavor.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a little well in here for the meat. For the vegan Tofurky meat. Okay, then we're going to wrap it up. Turn it over. It's going to look like a little present, right?
Yep. Wow, baby. You're doing good.
Okay, so I'm done preparing some of these out of the banana mix and potato mix. I was able to, there's still more, but my mom's making her own pasteles. But I made 10 pasteles, 10 vegan pasteles. Now we are going to tie them up, and they're going to look like little presents and prepare them for boiling. Okay, now we're going to start tying them. Here's the string right here. It's going to be like tying a little present. Tie it as tight as you can so that it doesn't get loose while they're boiling. And then here, I'm going to do a double tie, like one. It's going to be like a little knot. And then like a little bow. And that's it. There it goes. It's ready to be put inside water to be boiled. Look how cute. So this has... Okay, so I tied up my 10 pasteles. I did a few that are 2, and then 2 that are single. Put a pastel in here, just one, to boil. First, I'm going to boil the water. We're going to put it on high for about 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to put the pastel in. Okay, this is starting to boil, so I'm putting a little bit of salt in here, maybe like a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of salt. Then I'm throwing the pastel in there, and I'm going to leave it in there for about 20 to 25 minutes and check it. I kind of turned it over so that it can cook on both sides. Okay, I am going to turn the fire off, and we're going to take the pastel out of the boiling water. Put it right here on a plate so we can open it up and see what it looks like. Okay, I took it out of the boiling water, and we're going to open it up to see what it looks like. Be very careful because it's super hot, of course. Came out of the boiling water, so there's going to be hot water all over the place.
Oh, mira qué lindo se ve.
Look how pretty it is. It spilled over a little bit, but this is what it looks like. After you take the paper out. Sorry, Mom. Ooh, let's taste this. Yummy. Oh my God, it's so delicious. You can take the banana. The flavors are amazing.
¿Cómo está la banana? ¿Está blandita? ¿Está dura?
Everything's soft.
Oh, qué bueno.
It's delicious. Thank you everybody for watching. This is the end of this video. I want to thank my mom because, as usual, she's the inspiration for me to pursue like these Spanish recipes that we've had for so many years. This is my first time making pasteles, and my mom was here to help me, and I'm very grateful. And this is it. Thank you for watching. Leave me some comments below. This is Puerto Vegan. Buen provecho. Happy holidays, everyone.